Good morning, children. This is your Jyoti teacher. Children, in the previous session, Unit 4, Lesson A, that is the story of Ikat, I hope that you have understood that. But children, watch the videos for 2-3 times. Then you are able to understand them. Now today in this session, we are going to learn Lesson B poem, The Earthen Goblet. We see this, what is earthen goblet? And now the poem is a conversation between a poet and a goblet. Goblet means a cup for wine with a stem and base but no handle. The poet of the poem is Harendranath Chattopadhyaya. Children, here observe this goblet. It's not having any handle. And here he is Harendranath Chattopadhyaya. Harendranath Chattopadhyaya was an Indian English poet, a dramatist, an actor, a musician, and a member of the first Lok Sabha from Vijayawada constituency. He was born in the year 1898 on 2nd April in Hyderabad and died in the year 1990 on 23rd June in Mumbai. His spouse name is Kamala Devi Chattopadhyaya and his children are Ramakrishna Chattopadhyaya, and the books he has written are Siddhartha Man of Peace, Tukaram, Iconoclast, Sakhubhai, Mirrors and Mirror, Poems and more. And he was felicitated with the award Padma Bhushan. Here see children, the pot maker is preparing pots, and to prepare pots or goblet or jugs or whatever, he must need clay. By using the clay only, he can give a shape to them and he can prepare either goblet or jugs or bowls. So now we see the earthen goblet. Earthen goblet means the goblet made of clay or soil. So what is the relation between here the soil and the goblet? It means before the goblet it is soil, and after it getting into the hands of potter it becomes goblet. Now we see this. In the first stanza, see this. Oh, silent goblet, red from head to heel, how did you feel when you were being twirled upon the potter's wheel before the potter gave you to the world? Once again, oh, silent goblet, red from head to heel, how did you feel when you were being twirled upon the potter's wheel before the potter gave you to the world? Now we see the meanings first. The goblet means here a cup for wine with a stem and base but no handle. And head to heel means top to bottom. And twirl means turn something round and round. Conscious means aware of something. Impulse means a sudden strong wish to do something. Sorrow means sad. Now we see in the first stanza the poet. Who is the poet here? Harendranath Chattopadhyaya. He asked the goblet how it felt when it was being twirled on the potter's wheel before it was given this shape. This shape means goblet. Before giving the shape of goblet, how it feels. Now it got the shape of the goblet and entirely its color is in red. So when it got the shape of goblet, its color is in red. So the poet asked the goblet how it felt when it was being twirled on the potter's wheel before it was given the shape of goblet. See, to prepare a goblet, first it should be twirled on the wheel by the potter. So later only it got the shape of goblet. And what's the color here? From head to heel means from top to bottom its color is in red only. So in the first stanza the poet asked the goblet, so before getting the shape of goblet, how it feels when it was twirled on the potter's wheel. And in the second stanza, what's the goblet felt? See, I felt a conscious impulse in my clay to break away from the great potter's hand that burned so warm. I felt a vast feeling of sorrow to be cast into my present form. Once again, I felt a conscious impulse in my clay to break away from the great potter's hand that burned so warm. I felt a vast feeling of sorrow to be cast into my present form. So, what it means we see here. In the second stanza, the goblet grieved about its present shape. Grieved means it felt very unhappy about its present shape. What is the present shape of the soil here now? Goblet. Here the goblet told that she strongly wished to break away from the potter's hands which were hot and kindless. So, it don't want to get the shape of goblet. It strongly feels that while the potter hands were making this goblet, it means the soil into the goblet shape, it want to become breakaway. So it feels that the potter's hands were hot and kindless. Why it told hot and kindless means here? Because to get the shape of this goblet, he has to twirl it on the wheel, and after getting the shape, they have to burn it. So even we can see outside also, after preparing the pots, they will burn it. Why they will burn it means then the shape will becomes hard. So that's why. Here the potter's hands were very hot and kindless. Why they told kindless means actually the goblet feels that it never likes the shape of goblet. Why? Because it's not having the original life in it. So that's why it says that the potter's hands were hot and kindless. It means the goblet is burnt in the fire after taking a shape or form. So then only it becomes hard. So it says that the potters are very kindless towards the clay or soil. See, here the goblet talks to the poet. So before getting its shape, see, after getting the shape of a goblet, it has to be burnt. Then only we can use it. Now see the third stanza. Before that fatal hour, that saw me captive on the potter's wheel and cast into his crimson goblet sleep, I used to feel the fragrant friendship of a little flower whose root was in my bosom buried deep. Once again, before that fatal hour, that saw me captive on the potter's wheel and cast into his crimson goblet sleep, I used to feel the fragrant friendship of a little flower whose root was in my bosom buried deep. Before that, first we see the meanings. Fatal means causing death. Captive means prisoner. Crimson means dark red in color. Fragrant friendship means true and pure friendship. Bosom means breast. Once again, fatal means causing death. Captive, prisoner. Crimson, dark red in color. Fragrant friendship, true and pure friendship. Bosom means breast. Now, in this stanza, the goblet feels that she was like a prisoner on the potter's wheel. So, when the potter takes the clay and kept on the potter's wheel, it feels that like a prisoner on the wheel and given a shape and heated into its present shape of goblet. So because of that only, goblet turns into dark red color, because they have burnt it. She remembers the true and pure friendship of a little flower when she was in the form of clay or soil. It means the roots of flower plants were buried deeply in the clay so that they become friends forever. Here, the goblet says that it feels like a prisoner when the potter kept it on the potter's wheel and given a shape by heating it. That moment, the goblet remembers the true and pure friendship of a little flower when she was in the form of clay or soil. When the roots of flower plants were buried deeply in the clay or soil, then the relation between the soil and the flower plant will become a great one. So it recalls its previous situations. See here, the flower plants, the roots were get deeply into the soil. So because of that, here the flower plant and the soil gets a true relationship there. It means the true friendship. Now we see the fourth stanza. The potter has drawn out the living breath of me. It means living breath of me, and given me a form which is the death of me. My past unshapely natural state was best, with just one flower flaming through my breast. In this stanza, the goblet expresses that she does not like her present form. Her present form is goblet. Here the goblet feels that her present shape is like death for her. It feels that before its shape, when it is soil, it has life in it. It can give life to the plants also, and it makes friendship with the plants and flowers. But now what happened? After it getting into the hands of potter, it felt that like death for her. She grieves that the potter has drawn her life breath out of her. So when it is getting the new shape, it feels that the potter is taking out the breath of this soil and made her into the lifeless form of goblet. So after taking the life in the soil, he has given the shape of a goblet which is lifeless. The potter has taken away the life of soil while molding it into the goblet. She feels her unshapely natural form of clay, that is soil, was the best form which provide life to the plants that give flowers. It need not undergo the painful experience of burning and molding by the potter. So while giving the shape of a goblet, it has to get a lot of pain because of burning and molding by the potter. But when it was in the shape of soil, it can give life to plants, and the plants again give flowers. See here, it shows the true and pure relationship or friendship between the soil and the flower plants. So in this manner, the earthen goblet, it expresses its feelings before the shape of goblet. It means soil or clay, and after getting the shape of goblet. Now children, today's assignment is write the 4 stanzas and their explanation in your homework book. By watching this video, you can write the explanation. After each explanation of the poem, you have given here in this video only the explanation. So you can watch it and write in your homework book. Thank you children.